here in MSC. And for that Benedetta, they do not have a very good win rate on that. Still sitting at a 0% win rate for Seoul.
Pakito could be a chance as well for Impunity if they want to.
Actually, my bad. I think Baksha will be the tank here. And it will be Sasuke in the gold lane, Benedetta in the XP lane, and Impunity.
Whoa! It's gonna be Cloud.
Oppi playing Claude in the gold lane. I think I do not like Impunity's draft. They are just so reliant on getting to the late game.
Yeah, but then again, there's Jawhead and Matilda, you know, Miracle, to balance things out.
I just don't think that I don't think Matilda and Jawhead can carry them all the way to the mid game. They just simply have too many late game heroes here.
Okay.
So I will have to say I'll have to say Evo Singapore for game number 2. But what about you, Momo-chan?
I really like Impunity, even though they are pretty greedy with that Cloud just now because they already have this Alice. But dragging this game into the late game, Impunity KH, they have, you know, probably a huge chance if they want to take a clean sweep 2-0 for Evos Singapore.
Alright, I cannot wait for 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes, and then I'll give you a prediction.
No, it's based on the draft.
No.
Quick prediction. Quick prediction based on the draft, and then we'll have another one. Impunity. 2-1. Okay, this time it's not a unanimous decision. It is a split decision. We have 2 votes for Impunity. We have 1 vote for Evo Singapore. Don't forget to leave your comment as well in the comment section down below. We will get straight into game number 2. Will Evo Singapore get a clean sweep? No, will Impunity get a clean sweep? Or perhaps Evo Singapore can turn the tides here in game number 2. Impunity already looking for an injector, and already JPL getting chunked by the side of Impunity.
Yep, but T needs to go back a little bit here after being chunked quite bad in the mid lane just now with Girl Poker and also GPL. Just staying in the mid lane.
You're absolutely right, and White Knight will be able to clear that minion, but Potato will be able to control this little Wanderer as Granger is just super fast at clearing these camps in the early game.
I think, personally, with that Pokemon pick for Zaspik, could lead a disaster as
You're right. But now already, look at Soul going onto White Knight. There's a lot of damage being used, and Execute will be able to get first blood, but it will be traded back. It will be the kill picked up by Senpai. That is not good for White Knight though. He is using this Yushin. This Yushin needs to scale, and as of this moment, not doing too well.
Yep, but Evos Singapore now, they are trying so hard to, maybe trying to make some sweet revenge in our second game by trying to play a little bit aggressive right now.
Yeah, but T responds with the same level of aggression, resetting that purple buff from the side of Evo Singapore as JPL looks for that shield unity onto T.
Yeah, I was about to say here, guys, with that Zaspik, they are aware, Evos are aware that Impunity heroes or composition is hard on Engage's fight, but with that
Potato?
That's another not connect right there as Senpai will be able to dodge away from that one. And now T has to be careful because they are rotating to this bottom side. Claude also has to recall away because this is just a lot of pressure being put onto the map by the side of Evo Singapore, guys.
Yeah, Evos SG, they are totally know that they have a potential in the early game here with a good early composition. But look at that, Tal try and run away with the final blow, and even Boom, he didn't want to take a risk. He just straight away going back into his lane, trying to scale his item more for the late game.
Yeah, because he does not have any mana, and there is just nothing he can do without mana on Alice. It will be an uncontested turtle for the side of Evo Singapore. Potato will be able to use that retribution to secure it uncontested.
Yeah, meanwhile, White Knight and also Senpai.
Oh, wait a minute, the ejector and the super ego. What? Wait! That was super fast! That combo, the ejector flicker, was beautiful by T, and instant follow-up, no hesitation whatsoever by the side of Impunity. Already getting a 1-kill lead, and oppi scaling very well against a Zask here in the lane.
Yeah, Evos SG, they are totally, maybe slowly but sure, got dripped away by Impunity right now.
No way, it's gonna be another reset as T gets away. Senpai will be able to use that utility of his to get him away. They're already getting a level lead onto Potato right now. There is already an XP lead a little bit towards the side of Impunity. As we see here, Boom is in a 1v1 against Soul. Soul will go in with the final blow. The Execute will not be able to get him in a solo kill, but it will zone him away.
Senpai,
as now, Circling Eagle being used as Soul, as that will be a follow-up by T. Goes in without follow force. It will not be a kill. And no, Soul with the eye for an eye. A beautiful timing right there as he gets an outplay.
Almost.
Beautiful. Crisp clean.
Almost, it was so close.
So close. That was so beautiful.
That was so beautiful.
Soul. I had a lot of doubts for him on this Benedetta because he hasn't found a lot of success on this hero so far, still sitting at a 0% win rate as of this moment. But my god, that was a beautiful, well-timed placement of the skill, usage of the skill right now.
Yep, Evos SG now, they are looking for a team fight right now in the bottom lane. They know that they cannot make a lot of space for this Cloud OP to just, scale his item. But look at that. Boom trying so hard to just defend their turret in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Senpai in the back line, GPL trying to chase him with the Baxia Shield Unity. Meanwhile, White Knight, he's looking good with the Trestless. No, the passive is still there for this season, but there will be no more follow-up coming from both of the teams.
Yeah, good play by Impunity. They're just recalling away, just backing away and getting the mid lane pressure, obviously, for this turtle who just had spawn earlier. As you can see from the Lord Cam, brought to you by Razor, and Impunity gets the second turtle right here in game number 2. It is almost a 1,000 gold lead for Impunity.
They play so objectively.
Yeah, exactly. And this is we finally hit the 5-minute mark, guys. I think again, same prediction. I think Impunity will win this looking at the current situation.
If they can play consistently like this, I think it will be a great situation for Impunity.
Exactly.
Look at it.
Oh, OP goes in for the blaze. They went and circling to the backside, just instantly killed him. A killing spree picked up by Senpai. They will get the turret, and there is just no rotation. JPL will be next on the chopping block. He will be taken down by White Knight. Soul goes in for a 1v4. Hello? Soul, what are you doing? The flicker inside, the kill picked up. It is a disaster for Evos Singapore, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, 3 members down from Evos Singapore. Now Impunity, they are looking so good. They are trying to gather, maybe trying to take another objective right now. Trying to move to another lane.
Wow, what a clean team fight by Impunity. They saw that Evo Singapore wasn't really responding to their players, to their proactive plays in the map. So instantly, no hesitation. You see 2 members in the bottom side. You see 1 in the top side. There's only 2 in the mid. We just go instantly for that kill. OP goes in, opens it up with a Blazing Duet, and the Circling Eagle follows up and gets the killing spree. Beautiful from Impunity. The level of commitments, the level of also just backing away and disengaging is so smart right here by Impunity.
Yeah, but look at that. Evos SG, they are taking another objective. Meanwhile, it will go the same thing as well from Impunity. They will just straight away to take down the turret in the top lane just now.
Yeah, when Impunity trying to defend their tier 2 turret right here, as Evo Singapore was able to get another favorable trade here in the tier 2 turret in the top side. So Impunity obviously still has a lot of pressure, but unfortunately for them, they do not have the pressure on this bottom side where turtle will spawn, guys.
Yep, Impunity, they look so, I could say maybe pretty dominant right now because they are taking all of the objective pretty fast. They just didn't give a chance for Evos Singapore to find a way or even though try to contest all the objectives they have.
Uncontested turtle once again here for the third turtle in the game, and Impunity just pushing their lead. It was a 2,000 gold lead and now it will be a 3,000 gold lead. A Soul goes in for the wave clear. Boom will be able to get out of that one, and again Impunity just getting the more proactive plays, getting every single turret in the game. Evo Singapore trying to retaliate, but I think they're way too late. They went for the top side, but they're already, for Impunity, on the tier 2 turret. The Soul joins in the team fight and Stall Force being used. He will not be able to get the ejector. It will be the tier 1 turret traded for a tier 2. Evo Singapore are losing in the trades, guys.
Wow, it's look pretty bad for Evo Singapore. Impunity, they already got 5 turrets right now, but there's gonna be an engagement coming from Evo Singapore. GPL trying to survive with the Shield Unity, and even look at that! Oppi gonna be the first target to be shot down by Evo Singapore. Meanwhile, Soul still able to survive with only a slight HP there, but T with the unstoppable force, he just want to let Soul go away.
You're right, and White Knight will pick up a kill onto Pokemon right there. It is a mega kill picked up, and that was a beautiful play by OP. He went to the backside. He went alone with the high and dry, using that Blazing Duet to zone everyone away. Everyone did. Evos did get a kill onto OP, but at that point they used too many resources on him, and White Knight again was able to free hit the entire fight, Momo.
Yep, with the 2k gold differences right now, Impunity KH, even though they just maybe trade some of the points just now with the skirmish and the team fight in the mid lane, but looking pretty well, still looking pretty well for Impunity. They didn't lose their Yusun, they just maybe lost OP in the first place.
Yeah, they lost OP, but again, there's not much they lost there because OP, even though he died, he bought a lot of time for his team. He bought a lot of time for Boom to re-engage, and that was just a beautiful play, baiting all the resources to him, letting his team take over right after that.
Yep, now looking into the last turtle before it turns into the bolt, and Evos, they are trying to contest the turtle right now.
You're right, they are trying to do this, but Soul just gets bursted away. Eye for an eye has been popped in the real world revelation going in, but the turtle will be secured by Evo Singapore as OP goes in for the Blazing Duet. Now, a lot of kills being taken out in the game right here. Boom looks for a re-engage onto JPL, not going to connect onto that, but Pokemon is left all alone. OP trying to chase him, going to Blazing Duet. No, not Blazing Duet. Battle Mirror Image all the way to the front side to get that kill, and it will be a fair trade. A 2-for-2 on the map, but Evo Singapore was able to secure that turtle. Potato with his clutch retribution.
Yep, just now Potato also got the double point here. Now Evo Singapore, they are looking for the momentum to come back, to turn back the table. Impunity is they have to be careful, especially now Potato, he already maybe looking really good with the position that he has.
You're right.
He takes some note that actually he cannot be shut down by Impunity, or it will be a pretty hard time as well for Impunity.
Yeah, but this is the Oppo replay, Gani. What do you think happened here? How did Impunity actually lose the team fight? How did they lose the turtle?
It was a mess, but Evos, they zone out too many players. That's why I think they managed to win the fight and as well as securing the turtle. But of course, I want to talk about the items, guys. For the side of Claude, they have secured that Claude DHS and as well as Golden Staff and Corrosion Scythe. So I think Impunity, of course, entering that late game with Alice, with the Sunshine, and as well as
Oh my god, T is so clean! He goes for another ejector, forces Girl to use that flicker, and look at the backside! They're all diving onto Girl! Girl gets taken down, the Winter Truncheon will still secure his safety, but White Knight and everyone, they're still alive, even though Evo Singapore secured a double kill. It will be a 3-for-1 trade. Now, Impunity trying to run away, Soul crashing in onto with the Phantom Slash, going in with her eye for an eye. White Knight trying to get away with the dash, but it's gonna be a lot of damage put down. White Knight still able to outplay him, dash him away, and kite back to his turret. It will be a 3-for-1 trade, even though Impunity put everything onto Girl. Evo Singapore was able to retaliate perfectly right there with Pokemon on the Zask.
Yep, this is what I said. Evo Singapore, now they are looking for the momentum to come back, and it's almost happening for Evo Singapore as long as Potato probably gonna, you know,
survive.
Maybe, yeah, survive.
You're absolutely right. And with this Yves, with this range from Yves, it could help out Evos' side hugely, especially during in a tight space.
Evo Singapore, guess what, guys? They have reclaimed their gold lead, 1,000 to them. And this is exactly what happened, guys. Impunity, they were too comfortable in the team fights. They just kept on looking for the team fights, whereas Evo Singapore, they were farming. Look at Potato, almost at level 15, whereas White Knight still at level 13, Gani.
Exactly, and we can see the Lord has spawned, and we are almost entering that 12-minute mark, so I think this soon will become an enhanced Lord.
It's gonna be an expensive Lord for both of the teams, especially if Evo Singapore, they can just, you know, turn back the table by taking their first Lord.
Technically, on paper, in the late game, Impunity has a much better late game with the Claude, Alice, Yishin, Shin, right? And Evo Singapore, they fall off. So they have to be very, very careful when it comes to these late game team fights. They have to play it perfectly, because if not, Impunity can just look for these trades. OP gets a solo kill onto Soul, and this is exactly what I said. The late game comes strong for Impunity. That is a solo kill picked up. Now T is in the middle of everything, circling Eagle back to the JPL, and now Boom goes in for the back line, goes in onto Girl, but Girl will be able to get a kill onto Senpai. Now Potato looking for a killing spree, looking for a double kill. The instruction being used, and he will still be able to run away for a little bit, but it will be not a kill. Pokemon will be the one securing that one. A 4-for-1 once again. Evo Singapore just so clean in these team fights, coming in clutch.
And now Impunity, now they cannot find a way how to shut down this Potato, how to catch Potato at the backline, because his positioning is just too good.
Yeah, and OP right now is in a 1v3. He is very, very strong, as we have entered the late game. He has finished the Golden Staff, like you mentioned earlier, along with the Corrosion side. So for OP, I think if they team fight with OP, they'll win. But if they don't team fight with OP, they will certainly lose with the pick rate of Evo Singapore.
Yep. Now Evo Singapore, slowly but sure, they're coming back in our second game. They just have to play consistently like this, okay? Don't make a minor mistake. And Impunity, they have to find a way how to shut down this Potato. Which is really good, this Ranger.
And Queen's Wings being done
Wing
also
of
by
Nature.
Claude. Goni, tell me about the items as we get into the pause.
And Granger secured his Wind of Nature, guys.
I have to
It
pay
could
attention
help
with
them
Soul.
out. Exactly.
You're absolutely right, but we're going to get straight into the game back here as oppi actually blazing to the front side, but that is 3 members waiting for him.
What?
Look at the real world manipulation. It will be him taken down. That was a huge blunder by oppi. Someone that we saw was so dominant in the first game, made an incredible, huge mistake there. Incredibly huge mistake as JPL looks for an engage, but my god, oppi, you need to stop making those kind of mistakes, man.
Yeah, it's pretty blunder coming from this Cloud. And I think it's pretty hard as well.
Oh my god, another crazy play!
My
So
God.
many crazy plays from these two teams, man! T, just so clean with that jaw head. What? Holy!
He
Moly.
ejector flicker like ease from the get-go, from the early game.
Like he played Kaja, you know?
That was
That's
dude,
really a
alright,
surprise.
that is one of the combos that is so hard to do. I saw my boy OG back in the Indonesian desk try that combo so many times in a practice match, but he never was able to get that. So props to him, man. He's able to do it in the pro stage. That was a crazy combo. If you guys don't know, I'll just pause it for now. White Knight now going on to Soul as Senpai will try to follow it up, but Pokemon is still waiting in that bush. Again, Impunity, they have to wait. They have to wait for the right moment, go in at the right moment for the dives, because if not, they're just simply going to get kited away by Pokemon, Potato, and Girl.
Yeah, at least it's a good and maybe a fair threat as well coming from Impunity
What
right
a
now.
close game. Right now, 15 minutes in, it is no gold lead whatsoever. It is even.
It still can be anybody's game,
It is,
guys.
Yes.
it is anybody's game right now, but it is into the late game. Goni, tell me about the late game.
Exactly, like from the composition, from the draft even, we know that Yi Sun-shin, Claude, and Alice is very, very strong towards that late game. Now, for the items, guys, Yi Sun-shin sold one item, I think, or on the way to the last item, probably looking towards that Immortal or even Athena shield here, guys.
But
Yes.
look at Granger, guys. He has picked up not only a Brute Force, but he
as well as
also
Wind
a
of
Wind
Nature.
of Nature.
Exactly, like I said
So,
earlier, guys.
But
yeah.
Boom still hasn't got his Holy Crystal for the 35 magic power here, so maybe this Alice won't.
Won't be doing a lot of damage, as much damage as usual, but this is already an Ice Queen 1, so he went for a more utility-based build instead of a more burst type, as well as that Enchanted Talisman, the Winter's Truncheon as well. So I mean, at this point, both teams have been itemizing very, very well coming to the late game, but for the drafts, Impunity does have a slight advantage here in the late game with that Ishin Shin, the Claude, and the Alice.
Yeah, meanwhile, from the side of Evos, they need to pick fights where I think the jungles or the side space with that Eve, with that Zas, it could really help them out.
You're right, and OP, with that Athena shield, he has to be careful because Zas still has that Divine Glaive, so both of them has to be very, very careful. There can be picks all across the board right now. JPL trying to open a map with the shield unity, actually gets vision on the Lord, but he will be ejected away from his team as JPL pops the Turtle's Poisons, dives onto White Knight. OP plays the way to the backside now, doing a lot of damage, but Girl is going to be bursted away. He's not going to be able to get time, but Girl actually still lives for a long time. Potato is going to get killed. Unstoppable picked up, so both of the back lines have been destroyed. Now Boom goes in on the 2 members. The damage from this Alice is real right now as we have entered the late game. It will be another kill picked up by Pokemon, but White Knight and Boom, they are still alive. Senpai Knight flickers inside the Pokemon. Now Boom follows it up. Pokemon is nowhere to go, and it will be the kill picked up. Pokemon will finally fall down as White Knight will pick up the wipe out in that top side. Impunity trying to end this game, but there are empowered minions in the waves.
But they have to maybe stop the Lord in the bottom lane, or maybe they just straight away going for the, cutting all of the minion that actually comes out from Evo Singapore.
They're going for the end.
Impunity, they are trying to end the game as soon as possible.
Oh my god, they're going for the end. 3 seconds right now. They're beating on the turret. Real world manipulation will not. Oh my god! Impunity with their beautiful decision making and their beautiful gameplay. The lights go off because they have just done it. Made a major upset against a major region. 2-0. Goni, my god, give me some analysis right there.
Impunity, the only team, the only wildcard team managed to defeat the champions from
major region.
Malaysia, guys. Singapore, guys. This is, I'm astounded. And from the analysis, my analysis is just they